Hey guys, welcome to Witches of Balance. I am Ange and this video is just a bit of fluff really. It is 20 questions. We decided that for this first week we were going to keep the videos kind of lighthearted and we'll get into the nitty gritty next week. So for this week, yeah, just 20 questions. So I've got my piece of paper here. I'm actually at work as well. I am supposed to be working, but I am slacking off. Okay, so some of these questions are, you'll see. Question 1, craziest place you have had sex. I so know that I am the first one out of the group to be doing this video. You guys need to put your finger at your ass. Okay, so I'm sort of came out that in my silent tag video that my husband used to be my boss. So the craziest place that I have had sex, and I could only just pick one, was in the basement where we used to work, where I met him actually, and he was head of my department. And one Friday night we went down, and if I remember rightly, he had to go down like a trap door. It was like a pump room, I think. It was a long time ago, and like go down like a rung ladder. And yeah, we were both working late, and yeah, we went down there and did the wild thing. So not romantic and not very comfortable, but you do these things when you're, you know, young and silly. Okay, moving right along. Question number 2, favourite movie. This is probably the hardest question out of all of them to answer. It would be a toss-up between Underworld, like all the Underworld movies, so I can't just pick one, and Lord of the Rings. I am a big vampire freak, so I love the Underworld movies, but I also really love Lord of the Rings, and you know, the fact that it was filmed here and had Kiwi actors, well, some Kiwi actors, you know. But it would have to be a toss-up between those two. But it changes all the time. We've got Warhorse that's just come out on DVD here, and I'm going to go and buy that next week. So it could quite possibly be that year, I don't know. But it would be out of those two. Favourite crystal stone and why? My favourite stone will always be Panamu, which is New Zealand jade, or New Zealand green stone. It anchors me to my country, and you know, I'm so passionate about where I live, and really, I don't know, just like I feel the country's heartbeat. I know that sounds a bit hippie-ish, but yeah, it's very, very spiritual stone. It's very, very revered, not just by the native people, but by just about every Kiwi. Just about every Kiwi has got a piece of Panamu that they wear around their neck or that they carry with them. So that's my favourite stone. My favourite crystal was probably amethyst. I'm just innately drawn to anything purple, and it's a good protection stone, or crystal, and it's good for, you know, connecting with your spirit and your higher self. We've been talking about dream magic and lucid dreaming and stuff in the group of late, and a few suggestions have been to put amethyst beside your bed or in your pillow, and I think I might have overdone it, because I had my little amethyst cluster beside the bed and I had my amethyst point in my pillowcase, and I took them away from my bed last night because the last 2 nights previous I had absolutely no sleep at all. Well, I slept, but my dreams were like woo, all over the place and just really fragmented and crazy. So yeah. Sorry, I'm waffling at those two. Shoe size. Size 10. I have big fat feet. Stupidest thing you've ever done. This is probably also the most dangerous thing that I've ever done, and the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. I was at my sister's property. My sister has got a few acres of land. She lives rurally, and we went out there for a visit, and I don't know why I was having a brain fart, I don't know, but I went to pat one of her horses and I walked across her septic tank. And I'm sure everyone knows what a septic tank is. Their property is very old. They live in like a 100-year-old cottage, and their septic tank is sort of out the back. Everyone knows not to go near it. Everyone knows not to stand on it because it's old and it needs, you know, repairing and things like that. But Ange went and walked right across it, and it gave way and I fell in. And like it had like concrete slabs, like 4 or 5, and some of them have been weakened in the earthquakes, and yeah, I was floundering around in a cesspool of poo and wee and tampons, and it was fucking disgusting. And I was screaming, my sister was screaming, my brother and, my brother-in-law and my husband had to come and drag me out. It was just absolutely horrendous, and it was quite terrifying. Thankfully I didn't go under, but I fell in like up to here, and I managed to sort of put my arms out and brace myself. How I managed to fit down there, I don't know, because it was a really small gap, like when the concrete slab gave way. It was, oh my god, it was just so disgusting, and it was, and the next day I had to go to the doctor and get a tetanus shot, and that hurt like a fucking mofo. My arm was throbbing for 3 or 4 days afterwards. The whole thing was just absolutely horrific, and I had all the jokes afterwards, like, oh, have you had a shitty day, and you know, shit happens, and yeah. So that's the stupidest thing that I've ever done, and now it's been repaired, but it took me falling in it to realise how dangerous it was. Luckily it was me and not a child or one of the horses or something, but and I had my best fucking dress on as well, so anyway. Dirtiest habit. Okay, I pick my nose. I'm sorry. I know that is absolutely disgusting, but I am a nose picker. I have a nose ring, and boogers get caught up, you know, like behind it, and it annoys me, and so I pick my nose. I don't eat my bogies, but yes, I do pick my nose, and I often flick them. So I'm sorry, we're not going to go any further with that, but that would be my dirtiest habit. That and farting, probably. Fashion blunders you hate. Oh, there are so many. Okay, I have 2. I can't pick one. Both of these are as bad as each other. One is, now I don't know what you guys call them overseas, like in the States and that, but they're the tights that look like jeans, like jeggings or jennings or something. They've got to be the most ugliest item of clothing that I've ever seen, and you have to be really, really thin to carry them off. If you are a bit of a lardy, it's no, sorry, no. Yuck. Also, men that low ride their pants. Now, I picked my son up from school the other day, and one of the kids, my son's at high school now, and one of the kids walked past, and honestly he was walking like he had shit his pants, because like he kicked himself, because he was trying to keep his pants up. They were hanging around his waist. You could see his undies and everything. Seeing someone's undies is not attractive, guys. It's not. You look ridiculous. Let me tell you, you look fucking stupid. You look like you have shit your pants. And apparently low riding pants stemmed from being in jail, when guys would like pull their pants down a little bit and sort of wander around with their pants half hanging off their ass, so it showed the other inmates that they wanted a bit of ass action. So I'm sorry, but you look fucking stupid, and even my son thinks it's stupid. So there you go. Physical qualities you find a turn on in men and women. Now, I like a rugby player's physique. If you don't know what rugby is, then Google it. But rugby is New Zealand's #1 national game. It's a religion over here. And rugby players are, you know, they're manly, you know, they're big and muscular, and I like a hefty set of thighs. Thighs, I know what you were thinking. Big, strong, powerful thighs. Yeah, that does it for me. woman, and now I'm not attracted to women sexually. Let's just get that out there. I'm not bi or anything like that. But I love light blue eyes. Now, Amy Lee has got the most beautiful eyes in the world, and my sister Melly on here she actually reminds me of Amy Lee like so much. Every time I look at her, I think of Amy Lee. How many need to dye hair black? Anyway, yeah, they're icy blue, oh my god, it just, I would love eyes that colour. I have brown eyes and boring, but I would love that light, or grey eyes, or yeah, so that's what I find attractive in women. And dark hair. I think dark haired women are attractive. No offence to blondes, but yeah. Who would you turn gay for? Amy Lee, no question about it. The woman is, oh my god, I love Evanescence so much. Oh, I love Amy Lee so much. She's so talented, she's so beautiful. So yeah, if I was gonna you know, look both sides of the stamp or have the gate swing both ways, it would be Amy Lee. While grocery shopping, you hate, add your pet hate. Let me tell you, for a start, I hate grocery shopping with a vengeance. I absolutely fucking hate it. It is the worst thing in the world. I dread grocery shopping. And I'll tell you what I hate. People wandering around with a blank look on their face, not having a clue what they want. You know, they'll be walking down the baking aisle and they'll be like, you know, they're like a fucking zombie. And they'll just, you know, they'll stand there for like, it seems like half an hour, and they'll just, you know, blankly look at all the different types of sugar or all the different types of flour or something. It drives me fucking crazy. I like to get in, get what I need to get, and get out. You know, I don't linger in there. It's not a fucking cafe. I hate women that, you can see how head up I'm getting. I hate women that get in there and then stop in the middle of the aisle. Oh, hi, how you doing? Oh, I haven't seen you for, oh, how are the kids and how's the husband? If you want to have a catch up, fuck off to the cafe down the road. You don't be doing it in a supermarket. You know, people are busy. People don't see that as a social outlet. It's a fate worse than death. Another thing that I absolutely hate is kiddie carts. Now, I presume you've got them overseas. You know, they're like plastic cars, and you know, the kids sit in them. They've got like a trolley attached to them, and they're like 50 metres long, and they take up the whole aisle. And the kids are opening and shutting the doors, and they're screeching, and they're really wide, and you can't get around them, and they're parked in the middle of the aisle, and those things should be banned. Seriously. I hate grocery shopping, and I just, no. Everything about it annoys me. Describe your undies. Okay, well, for a start, I don't wear G-strings. Now, if you were to tell me that those things are comfortable, then I think, and you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful here, but I think you have to be slim to wear G-strings. Now, I've tried to wear G-strings, and it just feels like I have something shoved up my ass all day, like a wedgie. I cannot get my head around it. I don't even think they look attractive, to be perfectly honest. They especially look revolting on men, and I don't care if you've got the nicest ass in the world. No. I just wear bikini knickers. I don't wear big, you know, nana ones or G-strings or boy shorts, I think, is another like style you can get. I just wear the little bikini ones. But thongs, G-strings, yeah, they look like slingshots. And yeah. Favourite alcoholic drink? I'm not a big drinker. I did enough of that when I was a teenager. So I have the odd glass of wine every now and again, but if I had to pick a favourite, it would probably be Bailey's Irish Cream. It's like, I think it's whiskey, and it's got like cream and stuff in it, and you keep it in the fridge. But I have a big bottle of it in my fridge that one of my clients gave me, and pardon me, that's real rude. That is what, yeah, I like to have that sometimes before I go to bed to have a wee tipple. But yeah, I haven't been actually intoxicated for years and years and years because I don't like that out of control, dizzy, drunk, the room spinning, vomiting feeling. But that would be my favourite. That was Zambuca. Zambuca's nice. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? Every morning for breakfast I have like a raw muesli that I make the night before, and it's basically rolled oats or steel cut oats, yogurt or yogurt. I drink oat milk. I don't like cow's milk, and I've gone off soy milk, so I drink oat milk. Oat milk. So it has that, has some cinnamon. I add blueberries to it and dried apricots and grated apple, and I mix it all up and put it in the fridge, and by the time it's breakfast the next morning, it's all nice and soft and yummy, and I just dip it in the microwave for just to slightly heat. I don't have it hot. But if I have toast for breakfast, then an hour later I'm hungry again, and I have a bread addiction, so I'm trying to lose weight, and I've gone off eating toast for breakfast in the morning. But I love this raw muesli. It's really yummy, and it's good for you, and it fills you up. So that's what I have for breakfast. Make and model of your car and the colour. I drive a 1997 RAV4. It's dark blue. It looks like a little roller skate. I really like it because it's small and I can parallel park really well, and it's quite zippy, so it's really good for pulling into parks and that sort of thing. But we also have my husband's got a work ute, so we have two cars. We only, like, one is always in the garage. It'll sit in the garage for weeks on end. A Nissan Primera, that's an older model, but that's quite cool. That's quite sporty looking. It's black and has really good sound system, but yeah, I use my RAV pretty much all the time, and it's sort of all-wheel drive, so it's good for the horse paddock and stuff. How much money do you have in your wallet? Well, I actually am not very prepared. My wallet is in my locker, but I can tell you right now that I have 10 cents in there. I don't carry cash on me, because if I carry cash, I spend it. I use my EFTPOS card. But yeah, 10 cents. Tea, coffee, herb tea, hot chocolate, name your favourite. I drink loads and loads of green tea. I like the green tea Earl Grey blend. Or sometimes I'll drink green tea and jasmine. I don't drink a lot of coffee. I used to have a really bad coffee addiction, and I've knocked that on the head. I have 1 cup of coffee a day, and sometimes it'll be like a takeout coffee, like a cappuccino. And I have a coffee with my husband when he gets home from work at night, and that's it. I don't drink a lot of coffee. I've knocked that on the head. And I make a lot of herb tea. I make a lot of herbal tea blends, and I might do a video on that, because herb tea is really good for you, and it's all caffeine free, and you get all the benefits of the herb like directly, so it's really good for you. But yeah, green tea, herbal tea. I don't like hot chocolate, and I only have 1 cup of coffee a day. Where's program on telly? Now, you can either pick it in your own country or overseas. We have a new program here, a sitcom, I guess you'd call it, called Shortland Street. It's a medical based like program, and it's been on the air for nearly 20 years, and I have never watched it. I think it's fucking stupid, quite frankly. It's full of constant drama, as a sitcom is, you know, but I think it's dumb, and I would much rather watch Home and Away, which is an Aussie, you know, drama series, than I would, and I used to love McLeod's Daughters, than I would Shortland Street. Shortland Street, I absolutely hate it. An overseas one that I never really got into either was, what's the one that had Charlie Sheen in it, and he got booted off? You know, the one, Men something or other. I can't remember. I thought that was fucking dumb too, and I never got into Friends either, but whatever. Favourite item of clothing? My favourite item of clothing would be my Doc Martens. I have a pair of black 10 eyelet Docs that I love, and I wear them all the time in the winter. They keep your feet warm, they're completely waterproof, and they are so comfortable. So yeah, I used to be a bit of a try-hard goth 3 or 4 years ago, until I realised how ridiculous I looked. Not that I think goths look ridiculous, because I think gothic. I love gothic people. I love this whole subculture and all that sort of thing. But for me personally, I look dumb because, you know, when you're overweight, you don't look very good in a pair of fishnets. So yeah, but I love my docs. They're my favourite thing in my wardrobe. Dinner last night. What did I have for tea last night? Fish. I had fish and vegetables. I've been vegetarian for a couple of months, maybe a little bit more, but I do eat the odd bit of fish. So yeah, that's what I had last night for tea. I'm sorry, dinner. Over here we call it tea. If you could bonk, well, shag, Kiwi lingo, any person in the world, who would it be? Now, I can't just pick one. I have to pick two. The first one would be Henry Cavill, or Cavill. Cavill? I think that's his last name. He was in the Tudors. I love the Tudors. Absolutely love that series. I'm really into the whole medieval gore and Henry VIII and all that kind of stuff. But he was about the only one that didn't get like executed. Lord of Oxford or something, I can't remember. But he is seriously fucking sexy, and there are heaps of sex scenes with him in it. And the other one is Alex Skarsgård. I've probably mispronounced that, but he played Eric Northman he plays Eric Northman in True Blood. Oh man, he is so freaking sexy. Yeah, I'd be in, and I'd make him wear his fangs too. But yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm all done. I still need to get back to work. I really wanted to do this video outside today. I went to my horse paddock, tried to do it there, and the guy that owns the property was running around fixing fences and planting trees and doing a whole bunch of stuff, so I couldn't do it there. And then I thought, okay, I'll go up to the cemetery to do it because it's just gorgeous up there at the moment, and the fucking girl guides are up there doing something, so that wasn't going to work either. So I was like, alright, I'll come to work and do it. So here I am, done. Alright. I really love these type of videos. Someone walking past the window, probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. I really love these type of videos, so post a video response. That would be excellent, because I would love to see what everyone else has to say, and I look forward to watching the rest of the hosts' videos when you guys get around to doing them. Alright, much love. Bye!